Will Klay Thompson be a free agent in 2024? Well, it looks like that could definitely be a possibility. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's DLloyd, and today, man, we learned from The Athletic and Shams that the Golden State Warriors and Klay Thompson are far apart when it comes to a contract extension. And what makes this interesting is they are far apart, not really in terms of just money or just years, but it seems like they are far apart in both categories, and that is never really a good sign. Currently, Klay Thompson is going to the final year of his contract, which means he is eligible for an extension or he will be a free agent next summer. We have seen Golden State kind of treat some of the star players as if they know they could potentially be towards the end of the line, but they would still love to bring them back if possible. The latest example of this was Draymond Green, who was a free agent this past summer, and he probably didn't get as much money as he was hoping for, but ultimately they were able to get done a 4-year, $100 million contract extension, paying him around $25 million a year with a player option for season number 4. And that timetable kind of matches up with what Stephen Curry has. With 3 years left on his deal, you would assume that they will want those contracts to kind of match up. Draymond Green does go 1 year further with that player option, but it's still close enough where you kind of have that same timeline. Now, unfortunately for Klay Thompson, when he's looking for a contract extension, and that does not start until next season, you're looking at a 2-year deal if you want to match up with Stephen Curry. You're looking at a 3-year deal if you're trying to match up with Draymond Green. And the issue there is, it seems, at least right now, that Klay Thompson wants a longer term contract. Now, of course, we do not know this for a fact, but it is going to be interesting to see what happens. I think Klay Thompson could for sure get $30 million plus per season. I don't think he'll take a $20 million per year deal like Draymond Green, $25 million per year like Draymond Green ultimately end up taking. Klay Thompson making around $42 million this season. You would expect that to kind of hold moving forward, but the years is going to be an issue. And I think he will have to take a shorter term contract if he wants to stay with Golden State. Because like I said before, the Warriors, in my opinion, are really at a situation, and they're really at a spot now where this is kind of their last dance situation. We don't know if this same group will be back next season. You see them kind of preparing for the future, and you see them, really going all in, even with a move like Chris Paul. You don't expect him to be there long term neither, right? There's really a go all in, put everything you have out in front of you and try to go win a championship and reassess at the end of the year. But you still have young guys like Kuminga, who's been looking really good in my opinion, especially preseason. You have Kuminga there that could be somewhat of your future, but you're still trying to win right now. And that's why I think ultimately this season is going to be big as to whether or not Klay Thompson becomes a free agent or not. If they win and they show that they can continue to compete and they still have that high ceiling, I do think that ultimately they still go all in and they'll give Klay Thompson pretty much whatever he wants. If they show some cracks in that maybe that's not the case, maybe their time could potentially be expiring or almost over, I think it'll be tougher for him to get a long-term deal. I think they would love to have Klay Thompson on a short-term deal and a deal that makes sense for them in the organization. I don't think they're opposed to paying Klay Thompson. I don't think the years, they don't want it to be that long. He is 33 years old. How many years do you want to give him, especially if Stephen Curry's timeline is only a 2-year deal left after the season, of course, and then you have Draymond Green and his timeline. So be very, very interesting to see how everything unfolds. But I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Klay Thompson gets a deal done, an extension done before the summer? Do you think he goes into the summer as an unrestricted free agent? Of course, he can re-sign with the team, so that is always a possibility, just like Draymond Green did. But do you think he becomes an unrestricted free agent, or do you think they tie him up and they lock him down before that? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. It's DLloyd. I'm see you next time. Peace.